With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. To throw right away is Vick. That's into the hands of Brian Finneran. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
And Vick's throw there incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On second down, Swift. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Vick to throw it. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense holds on the Knights. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Running right through. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jerome Bettis, 67 yards. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start on the ground with Swift. There he goes, left side. Oh, what a move. DeAndre Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 75 yards. And the Eagles strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Again, they'll run with Bettis. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Still shedding tackles. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
A run right side, it's Bettis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try it now with Swift. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles defense able to hold. On 1st and 10, here's Vick.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 8-6 the score after 1. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Here's Michael Vick. Forced out to his left.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
To throw, Vick. Buying time to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Vick with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Throwing, Vick. Dancing to his left. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis. Able to fight through one tackle. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
142 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Bettis. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Butker's kick here is good, and they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
There he goes, right side.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Albert Okwuegbunam.
58 yards.
And the Eagles have regained the lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are down by a single possession here, 16-9, as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Griffin. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. They'll dump this complete to the bus. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Bettis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action. Now Griffin. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Griffin to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Griffin. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The slot man in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
There's Cooks in motion right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Chris Olave.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Vic readies to throw. Flushed out right.
And that'll be complete to Fitterin.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Vic now. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Vic operating on 1st down.
Open man there is Fitterin.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Up the middle they run with Bettis.
163 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. A carry now for Bettis. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
A run. This is Bettis. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll try and pound it with a big back Bettis. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 9 yards that time. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll try and run for it. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, they'll run it here. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
211 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
Touchdown, Jaguars!
DeAndre Swift.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Swift.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
This is 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here comes 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
They'll get that complete to Alberto.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Vic to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last shot for RG3. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.